The Church of England is reportedly considering the use of gender-neutral terms to refer to God in prayers. Now, as of right now, the church says there are absolutely no plans to abolish or substantially revise authorized services and that no changes could be made without extensive legislation. But a liturgical commission has launched a special project to examine updating future teachings.
So it's being reported that some church leaders have already made changes, trading references to he and him for simply God, or even they and them, and rewriting our Father that starts the Lord's Prayer to our mother, our father and mother.
There we go. All right. Father Murray is a Catholic priest from the Archdiocese of New York, and he's with us now. Father, welcome. Thank you very much for coming on. As we know, the Church of England is different from the Catholic Church, so I know you can't speak exactly on what their policies are, but more broadly, overall, this conversation, where's it coming from?
This is coming from radical feminism, and it's been around for a bunch of decades. And it's basically the idea that God is unfair by calling himself Father. So in the scriptures, when God refers to himself as Father, or Jesus, the Son of God, says we must pray, our Father, this is unfair because it leaves out women. I reject that completely. God is, by definition, equity, purity, love, truth. There is no unfairness in God. And the fatherhood of God is very important. You know, God made us. In the scriptures it says, God made them male and female, he made them. So if God decided that, we have to say both male and female are very equally important. They're a source of, for us, life. That's how life comes about. So why would we say that referring to God as our Father is somehow discriminatory against women? So I just reject the concept totally.
Well, going to it more specifically here, a spokesperson for the church said, quote, Christians have recognized since ancient times that God is neither male nor female, yet the variety of ways of addressing and describing God found in Scripture has not always been reflected in our worship. That is from the Church of England spokesperson, to be very clear about that. My question is this, is there a time where the Church of England, the Catholic Church, perhaps others stand up to something like that? If someone makes a proclamation like that, should a statement be put out by the Catholic Church or others?
Yeah, I think we have to reject it because, you know, a social change takes place through pressure tactics, and this is clearly one of them. And I think the answer has to be, Jesus called God his Father. End of discussion. If Jesus is the eternal Son of God, what he says, that goes for all of us. And we also have to say it is affirming of female and male to refer to reality. Now, God doesn't have a body. Of course, he's pure spirit, but the Son of God took a male body. He is the Son. So the Father and the Son, this is just not accidental categories. This is essential to the way God has revealed himself. And, you know, the Catholic Church has resisted this with some exceptions. There are some who agree with the Anglicans on this. But there's no widespread support for this, thank God. Bible Christianity means the Bible. It doesn't mean what a professor at a seminar writes on a piece of paper. But those professors have a lot of influence in the Church of England.
And then I wonder, too, what happens to Mother Mary, right? Do you give that up? Do you have to say, no, she's Father Mary? I don't know. A lot of questions about that. Thank you, Father, for joining us today with your thoughts.
You're welcome.
Thank you.